A wonderful day to you all. I bring greetings from the Most High God. God bless you all richly. I know it has been something right now we have not seen. We're very fine here, and how are you also doing? Please, if you are watching, as usual, just share, and while we ask ourselves some questions. We're going to be asking ourselves some questions at the same time, talking about the looted Benin artifact in the 1897 by the Janjaweed Britain and the Portuguese. Please, if you are watching, or if you know any person who is interested to know about what's on ground, just quickly invite them. You know, by the power of God, we talk from a spiritual perspective. We don't just jump into issue. We carry you to a realm whereby, if you are sensible enough, you will pick facts from it. So that's why we are not noisemakers. So we are here to give you the real world as it is. People don't talk about climate change. They don't talk about anything. I'm wondering how we find ourselves here. I'm still wondering it today. In Madrid yesterday, I make a call today. In Madrid yesterday, being on the 11th of July 2021, it was 45 degrees. Then I was now wondering, asking my friend, how were people able to survive that? That to say about 7 kilometers to hellfire. Then today again, I don't know how our city will happen. It has been between 38 and 40. You can see right now, I'm very close to the seashore. I've never one day choose to come like this. Everywhere, the breeze, they hot. The breeze, they hot. The breeze, they hot. Only God knows what's happening. First time for me to experience it, but there. It have not happened like this before. The breeze go dey hot, you be like say you dey near fire for summer. It dey hot. Now what's happening? Most of us, we are just there. It's like we just came to this life, or come to this life to come and, you know, play shenanigans. Boris Johnson is announcing today again that the COVID-19 or whatever, or COVID-40 whatever, have increased again. They are going to be going for another lockdown to enable them give you the third dose, the third one. That's what they have been doing. And thank God for me, myself, and all the patriots. We have been praying. Have you been praying? No, you are not praying. You are playing. You are not praying. You are playing. Then let me just quickly do a little sharing, please. Let me really do a little sharing. You know, the way we always come, we always scatter the camp of the enemy. That's where nobody can. I don't believe in causing ogun for people. I will use the same thing, you know, to humiliate you. I look at it that, why would God have given me voice to speak the truth? Why will I be keeping quiet? Now the Germans have finally agreed of what is told. Maybe they bought it from the people that came, those invaders, you know. And today we are still slaves there to the people who stole us, who killed our father, but nobody looked about that again. Now they are bringing this thing. Don't you think that before these people made up their mind to bring up this very stuff, they might have duplicated it, even with gold? Then I was meditating upon it until yesterday, the hand of God took me to a realm. It took me to a valley that was full of dry bones, the same way the hand of God was upon Ezekiel in Ezekiel 36. He said, community, sat down. And then I sat down. I said, God, again, why are you taking me here again? He said, Newton, I want to teach you something. Then he began to reveal a lot of things that nobody knows about it. They're God to duplicate of what they are bringing to you. Are you going to sue them for trademark tomorrow? If the German that is bringing it they have the one better than the one they brought for you or they are bringing for you. You are happy that they are bringing it. But did you also talk about the human life? Nobody is really interested about the insecurity in our states. Nobody is interested. I see youth who have no life. If they want to start deporting tomorrow abroad, they will be the first to be deported. But their life does not matter to them. Now, let me give you the definition of an artifact. Let me give you the dictionary meaning of an artifact. Let me give you the dictionary meaning. Don't go away, just wait. I'm not going to quote it off head, not that I cannot quote it to you. Let me give you the dictionary of an artifact. It says an object made by humans, made by human beings, especially with a view to subsequent use. An object made by human being. That to say, it was our father that made this thing. And when they made it in form of a deity. Then, what were they using to worship this thing? And what does it signify? What does it signify? Do you know what it signifies? I'm going to tell you what it signifies. Then I'm also going to be unveiling to you that the reason why the British, they choose to went away with this stuff. They went and do a forensic analysis. They found out that most of these things contain human blood. They didn't invade us because they want to steal us. Okay, if really they invaded or they kill our fathers, why not let's gather money and sue them to court for crime against humanity? And they are bringing it back to you. They use it to do whatever they want to do. Then we are happy receiving it. And Benin and Ontario, people are protesting, nobody's talking about it. You want a better society. Come on. I'll be looking for organic cream. Nobody want to help me out. I feel like bleaching myself. I will bleach myself to the extent that I will be more whiter than Michael Jackson. Because it's a shame. What is going around the world today? Look at Haiti. Haiti president was assassinated. And it has been, the suspect right now have been arrested. Only God knows what's happening in the world. According to the rumor we are hearing, that because Haiti president refused to receive what you are taking right now, he said, no, my people don't need it. They pluck him away. The same thing happened to my friend John Pablo Magufuli of Tanzania because he refused it. And the only African president that refused to borrow loans or carry loans from the Chinese. It was Anakbewa. We are here wasting our time. I just read the meaning of artifact. It is made by human being. It is made by human being. For a particular purpose. What was the purpose? Was it to make money? It was not to make money. And what did the British find inside? You know, when Ogbalegbe will bust your house, they found that if Ogbalegbe bust my house right now, they saw 10 phones with my name written on it. Some of them may stupidly take it away. That they need to go and find out whether maybe I go thief farm or Nike I take buy. But at the time I'm able to submit the ticket or the receipt, I use it buying it. Do you know they are going to give those things to me back? But they went away with this thing. There was called, I want to do a little crowd this evening. There was called mannequin. It's called mannequin. These images they use in selling clothes. Some go just find they'll wear and suits. They use in selling clothes. It's called mannequin, right? You can go, it's called mannequin. Now, they've gotten a lot of it. They are made some with clay. They are made some with gold, with bronze. They kept it for themselves. After you might have finished building your own, they will also publish their own. And each of the artifacts they collected from us, due to the forensic analysis they carry out, they are going to put down the history there. This one, we found out that human blood was in this. We found out that this one was worshipped without human blood. Maybe it was this one that was their gods then. You think they are bringing it to you, then you are happy? Why did our fathers made it? And why did the Britain took it away? Did that mean that they just want to steal? No. They took it away because of the offenses they saw. I think they saw some woman, Bolokoma, along with it. But nobody ready today to clean those things away. Yes, Oscar Igbenovia, yeah. All these are deities. Then we are happy receiving it. Then after we might have received it, does that make the Edo you to be great? Does that make us to not have a Gina that can tell our roads? Does that make insecurity to be flew away from our city? Does that make Edo State to have life? Look at the menace people are causing. I look at people, it pains me so much. My dear, no state in Nigeria will ever develop. Go and mark my word. Excepting no state that is big called Nigeria will ever develop. Excepting that country is shut down and each of the region will be rebuilt again. Go and mark my word. It not go fit happen. Because why? We choose to celebrate things. We don't even, we always want to follow motive. We always want to follow action. What is the motive behind it? Now, if the governor have said, I want to make it West Africa Museum. West Africa Museum. I don't speak to the governor. I don't even need to speak to the governor. If I want to know what's in Obaseki's heart, I will pray, God, reveal what's happening to me. I can explain to you 70% of what Obaseki means. I don't even need to call any of them. They don't want me to call. They does not want me to call. I know what I'm saying. If I want to know what's happening in the government, particularly in a scenario like this, I will pray and God will reveal it to me. How will God reveal it? Only my can way. Now let me explain to you why Obaseki used that word, that he want to use it for West Africa Museum or whatever. Then the other name is Benin Museum or Benin Royal Museum, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry if I made mistake, but of similarity like that. Now, Obaseki want to do that thing so that everybody will be inclusive. Everybody will be inclusive. The whole Africa will be inclusive. It will not draw more attention. Then the West Africa Museum is located in Edo State, Benin City. If you go it, it will satiate a lot of whiteys' capacity to come and watch it than to put it Benin Royal Museum. It's not going to have more volume. Now, if the government of the day, we have smart people today, despite the partism and all of other, we are smart people. All these are bodies that have sit down, both from the federal, both from even the Germans. I guess they might have also asked, please, we are giving you this thing. Can you please tell us what you are going to do with it? Okay, we want to build a museum. Because what these people don't want to see again, they don't want to see that this thing was being used the way it was before. A lot of things went on along the line that make the whitey vest. If Ogbalebe bust your house for giant, you get about 4 laptops. Then they carry your command, they want to investigate whether they do yahoo, yes or no. If I tell you today, the white men, they've already know how many of those juju, because it now become juju, how many of those artifacts that does not even want to exist again. Now, why are they giving it back to you? What is the motive why they are giving it back to you? They are nothing doing with it. You know, a boat that can do engine, a plane engine. What do you think is going to take them to duplicate, even with real gold, those artifacts? Even with machine. China may even be having their own soon, because there is no trademark in it. Are you going to sign paper that Germany come and sign? If you ever want to duplicate this thing, no, we are not interested. So by so doing, they still got the original. Do you know why? Now the Oyibo even make us know, say, this thing worth money. Now they put value. Now they'll see this value on. The very day they have done value to you, you get the way they'll see to spoil the name. If you even thief and you want to go sell them, you not go reach money. You'll be like the one where they buy, you go 5,000 naira. You not go reach money. You feel call antiquity. Who want buy them? Because people prefer to go there and see the one in Germany still, because it has been duplicated, well furnished, with gold, diamond, and silver. If you even see the place, they not go to smell again. Spirit not go to come out there again. They go display them. One, that any person that come, this thing, they may say, okay, now we are not selling it. They may even stand as if it's still the original. They may even do it as if it's still the original. They will write the history, what they saw there. One thing that really make, if I thought the Watia make money with it, Oyibo want to go and investigate. Why would black man make this thing and begin to worship this kind of image? That will always interest them, not only the image. Like when do you think I'll join Belefu or any reasonable person will join Belefu? He want to go and he want to go to Germany or he want to go to whatever UK and go and see artifact. All of the Indian years ago, they mode down for us those days. First tag, I do mode it. I do mode it. I will still look for picture and put it on social media. I do mode it. First tag, I do mode down. If I tell you I'm a modder, can you believe? You can't believe me. You don't feel believe. Nothing I don't know. So if I own your thing, I choose to have the picture, then I duplicate it again. Then it will not be difficult for me to do. But one thing that pains me more right now, a lot of us, we have blown this whole matter out of proportion. As if that is coming to Benin, it brings civilization. As if that is coming to Benin, now one can be that thing they come. If the governor have said, I want to do this, why not let handle this issue with care than causing chaos? I'm here, Bokman, and so my TNA governor. And these are the same people, you are even dragging what your forefather did or our forefather did. Which one have you done in this your generation? Nothing. Look at social media right now that they gave us free. Look how you have mesmerized it. Tomorrow they ban you from coming home. Why not as somebody that have brain? Why not also bring issues from a different perspective? It's not about that. Do you think Jama will be so foolish? Give this to you and they don't have the duplicate? The duplicate will be better than the one they are bringing for you. The duplicate of this artifact will be better than the one they are giving to you. It's going to be better, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be better, it's going to be beautiful. A lot of people say they would be the one fighting. I will not tell you how it comes. The world is taking a new shape. If you have anything you have stolen away from anybody, return it. How many of you have ever wanted to look at zoo? I think we have Zoom in Ogba. We have zoo now. I think in Okosa now. Do we even have animal there? Do we have a maternal culture? Okay, let's assume now, for example, the Germans. They are even calling us that if you not come carry your thing, we are going to start deporting your people. With the traditional ruling council VAT to go and carry with their money, are they not going to say, Governor, go and bring it? It's for the state. Let's always view this thing from two perspectives. Let's assume now, the Germans, they are returning it, then once the state to finance it, with the traditional ruling council say that they want to finance it themselves, would they come and meet the governor? Say, Governor, it is your duty, or federal, come and help us. Now, most of you have been saying, hey, Governor, again, no, what do you really know that what happened in 1897? A lot of you, this whole history will change. I'm not going to be here telling you the history. But I see that there is a sense why this nonsense must have to stop. Instead of you crying over artifact, instead of you crying over your life because you are about to die. They want to poison you again the third time. You are about to die. And this third one, you cannot escape it. Why not think about your health first? What economic development have you even given to the Germans? The Germans, they have been giving us money. You know about it. Even during COVID-19, I know how much they gave to federal government of Nigeria. The German government was the first government that gave money to federal government of Nigeria. So, they not feel saying that the money where they make inside. You go look. You go look. You where the world. You will go look. Say you want to go look one deity. You will go look. You will pay money put. How many of you here have ever wanted to go to a museum? This thing here in Barcelona, in Valencia, we have a lot of this tourist center. A lot of you have never wanted to go there. There's a lot of stuff there. Have you ever wanted to go? Have you ever wanted to go there? Can you go there and look? Look waiting. A lot of people that say they went to, mistakenly went to Britain, not that they like it, they just want to go and feed their hand and also make a stupid name for themselves. You know, anything that involves money, a lot of people rise up. What's the economic development is it going to bring? We are talking about what happened over 100 years ago. They are nothing bad about the beginning. God bless them, the beginning. But this have we been able to find out the economic importance. If the government want to make this thing okay, let's make this thing globally. Let it has a global name. Let it not only be tied to Edo. West Africa Museum located in Edo State. I think that will make Edo State name more expensive when people are goggling it than to say, because these white people, they we always think that, okay, we were one fair no in this at the city of blood because a lot of us don't read history. If we want to begin to read our history, we want to really read our history. Let's call the Britain or the Portuguese. You will be ashamed to identify yourself you as a Benin person. Because our forefather made a lot of mistakes. Our forefather, whether you like it or not, there were a lot of life they lived that was not supposed to even have in this very generation. But if people want to come and share this history with you, they will take away some and bring out the good one you want to hear. Meet the real Britain. They will tell you Benin City was not a city of blood. Not the blood of cow. It's the blood of human being. Then you are happy. We are here trying to correct a lot of narratives. I think Pastor Archbishop Benson Dausa, he said it. He said before that time, he said many years ago, he said in so city we are doing human sacrifice. He said it was, he measured and a lot of people that say, he said his own grandfather, but he's here to correct the narrative. There's a lot of things that happened before that you don't know. You are using sentiment for everything. You are using all the referral social media are the one causing this tension. The real Edo people, I speak with the real Edo people. The real Edo people, the well-meaning Edo people, I speak with them, not all these unkept idiots on social media who always blow things out of proportion. They don't even know what they are doing. I'm telling you today, Germans, they have the duplicate of what they are bringing for you. No German will come to Benin and look even that thing. No German will want to come. They will prefer to still go to the UK. Even the UK, they also got what? The duplicate of what they are bringing for you. Have we ever made any engine? The only people who also know that, who are also Aba made. Do we have any Edo made? Are we creative? This is what we know how to do now. We're Boligi. Oibo that can do plane. What stop them from looking you at? If a machine, they don't see do machine where they produce and can produce million in a day. They go write better history put now. They go write better history put now that you will even be interested. But with the Benin, can we be bold enough that one of these artifacts is original? Are we going to carry out our forensic analysis to say, okay, oh, no. Can we be sincere enough to write it there? But Oiboma, the reason why, if I thought they even make money with it, they'll be so sincere to write everything there. Go to the museum, you'll say, okay, now, what is the history of this very thing? The person that is there will take you to computer. I will begin to open pages for you. You'll say this one were made, according to our forensic analysis, were made in 16 something. This one was made in 16 something. According to when we took it from, we found out that it was human blood, different ethnic, 3 types of ethnic group of human blood that was here. How we both come the picture and kura. Because that's what they do. Oibo can spend their last kobo to go for research. That's what they do. But can we be sincere enough? What made something to become a museum? Can you write the main history? Do you think it to just put the image there? No. What is behind it? You cannot tell me what. She not gonna let you tell me what is behind that. So even building this thing, the money we are just say why even take build down. Me, I would prefer. Because right now we are no longer teaching arts. Teaching history. Most of us right now today, we don't even know about our history. Because most people, they cannot read. If you want to kill a black man, go and put something writing for them. They can't read it. Even the small boy that they fed, they know our history. Let everyone be sincere. No, let me dig deep. What really did the Britain looted away from our palace? Waiting and waiting then see. But nobody talks about it. Obaseki again, Obere, Waka. Look at this unkept activist. I don't want to mention it because that man is an animal, he's a nincompoop. He's a fool. Because he has drank water, he turned everywhere to be. I mean, sort of primary no Baseki. None of them will talk educationally. Never. And he has told it. What do you think a state governor, if the German have signed paper, okay, now we are returning 1,300, how will Obaseki steal anyone away from me? How is that possible? Obaseki will not steal anyone away from it and keep it for himself. All what Obaseki is doing, you may not like it, but he's acting according to the constitution in conjunction with the federal government. If the federal government of Nigeria say tomorrow, Britain don't bring this thing again, you can't drag them. There's nothing you can do about it. But we are blowing it everything out of proportion. Okay, you check your life here in Jan. What does that artifact, what have been given to you? You make them say something for you with the Jan. Now what if man work by mode? Have the clay, no we have your name. Let us start modding. For 18 years now, I've not done molding, but make them bring me and you come and not buy a mold. You can't do it. Insulting the governor, now. Do what why? That's why I be blamed. But carry this case to court. Let them open this verify. The people that lean, or you can go and invite the public. Or a bottom have history. Come and a black. Okay, matter. That's why people have been saying this up to now. We doesn't know how come about the realm of Oguso. We doesn't know whether it go Domingo or where he do or whatever. Nobody's even telling us the thing. How we will be amalgamated. Nobody talks about it. But people right now, they now know that the ancestral land, the ancestral spirit is Igodomigodo or Idu. But nobody tells you about it. They are forcing you, conjoining you together. That's why our ideology today towards a lot of things is very different. I know a lot of people will see this one right now because I'm not insulting Obaseki to bring, but at least we have to begin to see issues from two perspectives. One, let's check it from the negative side, and two, let's check it from the positive side. What really does Obaseki want about this artifact? Does he really want to take it, or he want to make sure he carried the whole Africa along? Be that we are the first people they have mentioned, or the one they took from us is more larger. There was one the other day they took from Senegal. The France, they also returned it. It was billions of dollars. It was, okay, now, Rosemary John, yes. Why did they take history away from our school? If we are no longer treating history in school, then what do we need the artifact for? We're going to use it. Are we going to be going for excursion tomorrow? Are we going to? So, my dear, for those of you worrying yourself, well, why can't you man the way? Because the dispo, they want to kill you here. They want to kill you here. They want to, but who here? I'll be shouting about this very thing. A lot of people today, they have one problem or the other with their head. I will take it the second injection. But chef no let them talk. There are some people go to their house, they can't even sweep their house. All they do is to insult the governor. Why not check it from the other side? They talk boosting economy. Have you ever one day hear that Britain or the Germans, they are not importing artifacts? Germans, they are known for machines. Their strength is, they are known for, they were called German machine. That's what they are known for. Why do you think they want people bringing it? Then they gave you money along with it. Do you think it's the money they make from it? You are lying. It's not the money they make from it. They know that you are suffering. If they give you that money, after all, you don't talk anything again. If I were to be in position to we ask, please, we want to know, what really make you people to invade us? Tell me. What crime did we commit that make you to invade us? And after 100 years, you are returning this thing back. And they are giving you money along with it. Even they can be sued. If this man that is called Ndidi, the death of Jesus Christ that happened according to what we were told 2,000 years ago, a Kenyan lawyer sued Israel, Israel, a part of Israel and a part of Italy. That unfair treatment we are giving to Jesus. If we are never given time for our case to be heard. And we all know that Jesus Christ really, it was not suitable. So we can still forward this very case. Let us not believe on the money. Okay, look at the controversy everywhere. Obaseki said, West Africa Museum, which to me, it speaks more volume than just honorary Benin Royal Museum. That West Africa Museum, located in Edo State, Benin City, we attract more tourists to come. Now, we are building this and we've been able to build security for the tourists that are going to come. Don't you think the Oibo in this world, they might have gone to Britain and look at those things or go it and they call some certain historian and they tell them this truth? The reason why if I thought they make money we read the first time is that Oibo want to see why will somebody be worshipping an image with human blood. That's what they want to see. But we are not saying it today why they invaded or why they take away our forefathers and all of that. We don't see bloody care. Or we hear we carry from one perspective. Why are we not having respect here abroad? If really the way we claim, United Arab Emirates, if they want to do anything in America, their king will go. Spain, their king will go. The time we would have spent, if really you live value where you are from, for all to be known internationally, not even Niger we can travel to. Not even Kenya we can travel to. But there are some other people who will go to White House during inauguration that is happening there. Felipe VI of Spain do go there, he and his wife. Anytime they have anything in the White House. We have not been able, all we still do is humiliation. Imagine all these things you feel you are doing. Trying to bring problem between the governor and the palace. You think you are fully, they are writing it down for you. They are putting everything down for you. They are putting everything down for you. But you don't know. Our name is Eni Makama. Eni Makama. Where did they tell me? Tell me. Meet people, meet the Portuguese and the British. Let them read your history for you. The reason why people today, people cannot even talk right now, they said they are afraid. There are a lot of people who have something to say this very issue. They are afraid. Because we have been so oppressed and we have been shocked that you can't talk the truth. That's why you have been seeing what you are seeing. That's why a person like me, I refuse to comment ever since. Until God said anything, speak to them in this manner. That's it. I'm not after whether it's going to be building on top of the palace or anywhere. I'm not after that. But without the people, what's that effect? It was made by our fathers. It was made by father for a specific purpose. Na make naga ga onya ya we. Ba be ga ni, ba ga rie ne ba ga. Then ajo say yazese now comes in. The man yazese ne nana. And why did they take it away? And what forensic analysis have they done about it? What did they see? What they see inside after doing the forensic analysis? Can you stand and defend it still? Can you stand and defend what they saw? Or those of you that are speaking right now, let's even assume that the breeder is breaking it. They tell you to come and stand. Look at why was your forefathers using human blood for this? Can you defend it? Can you defend it? You can't defend it now. Instead of us to be happy that 100 people that went to Denmark to go and study how to make motor, they are now bringing company to Edo State. We are talking about artifacts that I want to boost in your economy. If the Igbo don't even come look at, who want to look at? How many people do we have in Edo? Does outside man on Swekaro here want to come to your museum? To come and do what? The Victor Wafo, does he not have an art gallery? What of those images? No, which one would you never see for your life before? What's going to interest you about it? It interests people because of the historical background that behind it. Now make an interest to Igbo. Everything you see right now is in Google. They have it already. They might have done the one better than. That is more expensive. Even do it with gold. Even do it with gold. Yeah, we are here fooling ourselves. Do you know since we have been seeing the first act? It's called first act. Yes, again. The best way we would have promoted is to carry the Africa along, which Obaseki was wanting to do, but you got blow the thing out of proportion because you never want development in Edo State. How many people there Edo State? Do you think this thing was supposed to be kept to be worshipped? The palace cannot even maintain the cost. This place, it can employ a lot of people. There are ways the government will do it. That place will be a tourist attraction. Ask some other measure to the area they are going to build it. After maybe we might have, getting rid of insecurity in our society, then Benin City, Obaseki try to make Edo State a business hub. There are ways you can, bring in tourists to come to your town. You build it well. You build it well. But most people, we are using sentiment, we are using emotions. Nobody that will not love is our kings. Particularly if it's giving you what you want. Like me right now, I have my own motion where I do my criticism I did. It's favoring you, maybe it's not favoring me. If I don't want to be frank, I don't feel boy born. If really you love what the palace is doing, I will born and get. Not even any of you can swear it. If really the way you are even saying it with your man, if not because you are using sycophancy or hypocrisy, I when I get a one with Bible work Israeli. And who where una gele lake emi ya no kegwana ladian you born with Bible now none of you will swear. No what even hypocrisy or worowa. Do you know the people that still love the Edo? Now people like us. We are speaking the truth to the land so that a lot of things will change. We are not just in abroad like that. We have contacts. We know what they say about us. The reason why we criticize a lot of things so that your image and my image may be presented well before these people. Our image is mess. It is a mess. It is a mess. Anytime you feel a boy come there, they are coming to come and spy. If these people see doing what we invaded them for in 1897, do we have any connection abroad? Where the connection there? Can Spanish be doing anything today and write letter to Benin? We know so and so kingdom. Please send your representative. Do we have any such leg? That's what we should be clamoring for. That right now we have been know it's so and so place. Not even the UK Janjaweed who colonized Nigeria have ever wanted to give us invitation. A queen, is it not a royal family? So we also have a royal family in our place. Why are we not invited? Because we still choose to have that archaic idea. The reason why you feel the ancestors of Edo will kill some people, we might expect of him. Every day, any native doctor pull hand on juju because of sentiment, because they are speaking the truth. And the gods of the land know that they are speaking the truth. He will lose his children. Mark my word. Any day you eventually try it, where they matter. At times, we are being carried away. Moses talked to God in the wilderness. He said, Baba God, stop killing these people. They'll come the fish say you don't get power to deliver them. That's why you are killing them. Then God had no option than to lead these people. He leave them. But we can't speak the truth. Okay, without the truth, how are we going to have a better society? You think some of all these enigmas, they knows more than you. No, they doesn't know more than you. They want to learn from you. But you, they want to learn from. Anytime they brought out anything so far, I've seen some idiot here in Europe. Hey, no. What about why you doing what is not right in this century? You can't correct them. That's the meaning. You can't correct one. You people have made it a spirit. You people have made it a spirit. You people have made it a spirit. Why? I think this should be the highest lack of civilization in the world. Let me just mention one name now. You see people start ranting. Do you know how they call King of Spain? Juan Carlos. The father that stepped down for his son to enter. Juan Carlos. How did they call Queen of England? Queen Elizabeth. The same way you have queen. You know we have a queen we name queen as a name. Just to say, okay, Queen Igbinigun. They say Queen Elizabeth. Finish. But our own, you carry leg, put on for head. You can't pull the hand like this. Upon all, they'll see fun and say you made mistake. Our memority is too much. We need to change it. The old state for Nigeria go better. Those states will remain where it is. Go and mark my word. I know a lot of people that doesn't have understanding. They will still come right now and say, amen, amen. Waman like those amen. All of you that is claiming right now, you value Atife more than your brother. They wanted to deport in 2017. Don't you see your life? Don't you see your life? As if the governor is an outcast. The governor has the constitutional right to decide. Look how we are going to do this thing. If he now stole away from me, then it's another thing. What are we still going to be using the image for? Are we still going to be worshiping it? Or let's change this thing as a resource of revenue? Then, if for example the palace now sign, this very thing is going to yield up money. What friends did you have? Those of you today, how many Obona don't carry go house? How many Obona don't fit carry go house? Me now, come eat belle food, say I want to go look at it where the brick come from. What I want to use and do? What am I going to use it for? Tell me now. What are people be calling attraction? Africa gay animal. We doesn't even have a zoo. The zoo self animal or work patchoko here worry so. Because we lack this maintenance culture. A time is going to come right now. This thing is still going to come back to the government because the palace cannot maintain it because this thing costs money. What the revenue that is going to be coming out from there in the month is not enough to pay the workers or to put security there. There should be standby security there from the state. Police will start extending duty there. That's how it's supposed to look like. It will be a source of income to the state, while some other things will be built along with it. It will be built along with it. Bring us some other images also. You know, it will be very big. The place will be very big. You can even shop there, do all manner of things there. The palace cannot handle it. Under normal conditions, it is the government that pays the palace. The palace have no source of revenue under normal conditions. I know they might have derived their own personal way of they getting their own whatever else. Hello, Chairman, I'm on live broadcast. I'm on live broadcast. So, like what I've said before, if the German have said, please, come and pack your things, the palace cannot step forward, so want to go and pack it. They must invite the state governor, please, finance this thing for us. We have our brother dying in Libya today, but all of you that is insulting Obaseki, you are not telling Obaseki about Obaseki, please, come and bring our brother. Also, look at this man in America. I always tell that man, man in Amenwa, people we expect who are civilized, anyway, worse to say. Why do we become so crazy? Any little thing, we blow it out of proportion. Any little thing, we break it out of proportion. The economic value of what they are bringing to you, you don't even know. What they are planted inside, you don't know. They are bringing it, you are happy. What is the history behind it? You don't want to study the history behind it. How long are we going to continue? Do we really need a better society? I put it there, do we really need a better society? I don't think we need it. Look at those states have been cut to almost 5 parts. Instigating people against the government, what does that supposed to mean? The most humiliated person in this whole world today, Nnamdi Kanu, Donald Trump and Obaseki. Obaseki should be the third. This is a thing you cannot defend. If they carry you on now, one of these artifacts, carry up your machine, do a forensic analysis. Wait till they take the worship this thing those days. You can't know it. The crime we committed and made them invaded us, nobody they talk about that one. They'll just carry invade you. And they are invading you, you don't come out, come sue them. You are still happy, they are still the one taking care of you. If they gave us money for human sacrifice, we will go happy. We must follow money. And the money we are using it for ourselves. For how long are we going to continue this? Remove your leg from the ground, they fly your cap. No. If they tell now the truth now, so now I'm going to hit her for war. More than they pray for. Any person that pray, whosoever that you want Edo State not to go for, may the ancestors of Edo State kill them. What you? I'll be putting a capital amen. We cannot continue like this, man. People were supposed to. Do you think everybody is speaking right now? They are speaking out of fear. 99% of them speak out of fear. 99% of these people speak out of fear. They are afraid, that's why they are speaking like that. A lot of you will just think now that hey, they are really just speaking. No, they are speaking, they are afraid. They can't talk the way I talk right now because they've committed themselves to what they are not supposed to commit themselves to. This morning, now just come. Now turn the Edo this thing, Edo tradition to become devil. Cause our moesu. Una turn out to be another thing. Una turn out to become palace where you cannot even. You imagine any night someone here you. Then I'll come girl with boyfriend. When I go, one who I okay. Me na mo wan save mistake. Look at the children we have here abroad. When we phone or Mobokere maybe 14 years. Who we not 12 man? Yet it to a lava 12 because they are not used to it. He go reach school, now even in master greeter and not greeter, he not sent. So the so culture you guys are talking about, and it is our generation. It does not go to your children. Do mind knowing. So the artifact is going to be there. Nobody know how worship. Why are going? The world is civilizing. To my own point of view, nobody. All these menace is going to end in this very generation. When it was 50 years in Nani and not Zuwana, a generation one end. Do not think your children will continue that. Particularly when you are BLL bona. Or you are bovoni, who una just the fool yourself. I'm assuring you today, your children not getting for that one. All this suffocation you guys just put yourself automatically. I don't think your I don't think any of your any of your children will become a fulefu like you. No, they won't. Because this menace is not really helping us. Anytime we try to go forward, a lot of people try to begin to draw us back because of their personal selfish reason or whatever. They begin to turn a lot of people as if they doesn't know what they are doing. You are the one that is good now. How can you build up a country with lives, with settlement, with sacrifice? It does not work like that. It does not work like that. It's like you are laying a foundation, you don't put concrete, just a set block like that. It will collapse one day. Let every one of you the water way that they use and affect they drink. Why am over? They talk or marry now. We never with mama saw you why yawe. Never with mama said I make all of una they do. Not today. Well, God they review all of una they give person like me. Who are you working? Not banana was swear. Years again all new very useless activists. Then when once you they play local league. Or your mate, not be made the contest for House of Rep that day for Switzerland. We don't have a rep member, the European Union. We cannot push ourselves to that extent. Look at what we are fighting. Calling the governor all manner of name number one citizen, a software number one citizen. That according to your own mind, to the law, he is number one citizen. There is no way you change it. There is no way you change it. Law. Federal Constitution of Nigeria permitted the governor to do what he's doing. The state this way of it permitted. But as he work over here doing, no, let's do it robbing of man. This one will not be working now. Let's sit down. Let's really assume now, Mr. Governor, this one you just said, what benefit does he have for us as a state? Now, you are asking me in motive, what benefit does he have? Then he go tell you, okay, sir, or anyone I talk about the benefit in raw. The way we are now de look at if no ya me munini our bowa bolo I talking these things. I don't think to me yen go go wa be about nene wani my forefathers or yen be have the palace. I tell you one that I'm going to be unveiling some secret to you. No wa make na ya hand where it don't tell me mark you to worry. I be aborigine, my forefathers. I know what happened there. So the story was pleasant to a lot of people. To a lot of people, it was not so pleasant. So you have a reason why you are doing your thing. Why we also have a reason why we are speaking truth to power, traditionally or otherwise. Or my tell me so I will talk hands up. They may not go you back, they may not go. We cannot salobo. I mean, unu why brother Jesus is there. No way Jesus Christ talk buwa. Unu why there is Royal Majesty, His Royal Highness, Jesus. You just go there and say blood of Jesus. You go there and say God. Even mother of Jesus. All of you call it Mary. It's all the time with me. You have never one day say Mother Mary or Sister Mary. No. Then the more you feel you are defending your stupidity, the more you are opening people's eyes to begin to see your negligence and your stupidity. The most backward ethnic group today. Now some people for Edo, now they bring that name down because they only blew things out of proportion. Okay, at the end of the day, insulted the governor, what did you have to gain? Okay, they use charter flat, they bring the thing come. Okay, the very day we landed, what you want to do? The word that can happen now, the whole loans, they'll go to Tifa and they say, you come here and say they go sell one for why are going? Hey man, do like him. Opi say, oh, you see, but there are people that have. There is a picture here I cannot really find right now. There is a warehouse there in UK full of gold. How many times have the UK ever one day happily displayed this thing on telly? How many times did you ever one day see? This thing, they took it not to go and use it to make money. They seized it away from us because of what they saw. But nobody is looking onto that today. What a shame that my own forefathers was fed no as Omanogbowan or Yahwebo. Then is that one you are claiming that you have a heritage? Let's correct some certain error, but nobody want to correct it. You think you want to continue like this? Why are we not having international relationship with other countries? Are we not a civilized world? Why are we not? Why are we not? A lot of things can be amended. 1999 Constitution was amended. This thing, look at how we used to do it, but now we can no longer do it like that again because of why Mame Gberavane. But all of you, look at all of them speaking. Our forefathers even tried being able to do artifact. What has the youth be able to do? Even most of the women, they cannot even do hair or fish, even eyelashes for themselves. Benin is what I say. Stay internet for what can you do with your hand? Our forefathers, even where there was no machine, and these are the same your father, where they call and which you say they don't know anything now, juju themselves. Why are you not interested? Why you don't follow your Jesus? Me that was saying, remove not the ancient land which your father have set up. That to say, now me still value the tradition pass you. In the book of Proverbs 22 verse 28. Now me still value and pass you. Why not follow this your Jesus, blood of Jesus? Why are you still concerned about the artifact? I just read the meaning to you of what it means. Something made by human. For some specific use. Aga. Ana wa we yihari. Awo ke na wa ga wa we na wa mwegwe wa we fiane ana no sagin wejo. Go and ask the Britain or the Portuguese. Ene ana tarima ne gben social media na because in menwa. Emmanuel Timothy Bible for your history. They turn the whole history give them. Nambe they come they read down there. An object made by human being, especially with a view to subsequent use, is called artifact. An object made by human being. Especially with a view to subsequent use. That's it. So the reason why our fathers made it was for something. Then we are still trying to live the year of 100 years ago. What does it benefited our fathers? He made the white people to invade us. Now, are we still in the same lineage? The Britain of before, the West Germany, go and look at them. They have upgraded. Have we been able to upgrade in any form? We needed the same thing that they came to come and loot away due to the way they felt we were doing it was not supposed. It's a crime against humanity. I ain't charged with you. The thing is just that a federal court in Maro, the only thing that existed that time was just the Oba then was a supreme leader of the whole everybody. Imagine a democratic state now. That's why they cannot just even call those state direct. They are going to call the federal government of Nigeria. The federal government of Nigeria will work along with the Obaseki. And they are working along with the Obaseki. Obaseki right now will not carry traditional rulers alone. While they will look at the plans on ground. But how come about these messages everywhere, he want to steal it? Steal it for what? It's only a foolish man that will steal such an artifact. A god man. It was made by a human being. I guess Obaseki now need 10 of it, of the same, if he really need it. He will meet better people in Chinese. They will duplicate for him. We, from our point of view, they got the duplicate more beautiful, more modernized than our own. Even material now they will duplicate in it. Now double. At least let's be ashamed of ourselves at times we will project our image. We are minority in Nigeria. We are minority in the whole world. How many Edo persons have ever one day presented us well? How many Edo? That you are working in UN. Look at one idiot the other day, and I don't know what did they say they do. They allow you, may you they come, may you they feel just be like Facebook big B now. May you feel they enter the website. You said they have recognized your word. You see, people are just using emotion for everything. We all know that it is a Benin kingdom. Have you been able to make it a kingdom? Have you been able to metamorphose it and make it a kingdom? You have not been able, but you never want to. You think all this you're ranting on social media, insulting the governor, any person that stands to speak his truth, you people won't leech on him. All things then work baron paroma. Now small shit now they spoil us. The very day people will lay your hands on the wrong person. Now I don't go know say me this giant or cast. Look at it, you cannot speak the truth. A lot of people, 99% of people speaking today, they speak out of fear. Let go and carry one Bible from Israel. That will give me a bonoto. I go sponsor them with my. I will call people that has money. Please let us anything and say enwe gele una ona gele ayama ta eku wo gele wa gele 100% we no come anything here. Uri your boy Bible you fun. Who you can power, you more dad. Sako fancy na de why gaji. Sako fancy na de just day, na bawe or marking alcohol within themselves. They know that a lot of things that is happening is not good. Artifact they took away 100 years ago. It's not more valuable than the insecurity we are facing in our states. How many times have we blown such news about anything? Look at, there was a time now. Our again Kiwade. Do you see any traditional rulers come out and condemn it? I was only the person who prayed about it. Why they told social media not to even carry the video. No social media carried. I was only the person that prayed. Because I felt now my mind being and saw everybody on me. All to the extent of market on you begin. Ekiosa market, all these are market that the name is tied to the Obas. Traditional market, I'm not giving. What did you do people do about it? But may not do analyze a banner. Why are you? If you just cause your over, go to try. Why are you? If you just cause over, do you think only one person can just come and manipulate the gods? No. You can only manipulate the gods of your own family, your immediate family. Those states have their own general ancestors, or general gods, which every other ancestors or every other gods from this family are answerable to. That's why just be praying. If a full state gather lay curse on you, the gods, who is also like God in heaven, will take up the matter because they doesn't like injustice. The real gods, if your matter read their hand, you know if it die, they doesn't like injustice. Irrespective of how you take to guakpata, you go some more person does not make you to win the case. They will go where? It's just like Supreme Court. What makes Supreme Court to be supreme? What makes it supreme? Because any case that go there, it is treated where the way it ought to be. It is treated where the way it ought to be. If we find out say Mago day, or maybe they buy the court over, we are not talking about the Supreme Court governor of Imo State. For you to know, that was what happened upon how EPM law be reached about Obaseki matter. Supreme Court brought up the real truth about it that Obaseki is the real winner of the 2020 election. They give record to Ezeyamo and give record to Shomole. That's why today, these same two political actors, they are still in the cardiac of trouble because it was the case was settled by the Supreme Court. Also, the gods of our land is. There are cases that will go to Supreme Court, and I want my own case to go to the Supreme Court. You don't just come there and say anything is bad. They will just say their work, but no. Now witches and wizards they do that one. So every god, you can be the spiritual head of your immediate family, not the spiritual head of the whole Edo State. The gods of Edo State is not controlled by one person. It's autonomous body of his own. When issue became critical, they will come in and put every other power away. They are more powerful than every other thing. If they say yes, nobody can say no. That's why you lay curse on certain people, it does not work. It is these same gods of Edo that will go there and say null and void. This case is cancelled. What you are charging this small boy for is not wrong. And for you to have such grace, that the Spirit of God allowed them to carry you to that Supreme Court, that to say your life is saved. Aren't you surprised today when I am say ignorantly? Anyone die, a lot of people that said they're not here bog. Our God is not a God of injustice. The very day you lay curse on somebody and say, okay, we are not talking about from one or kagbed that will go and maneuver, it will set points on the ground. No, we are talking about the gods of the land. That's why they say the gods are not to blame. So whatever, there are a lot of decisions people take. They took it based on sentiment. For example. But but do you know today, some Edo people is so stupid that even when they call their own way, defiling a girl of 10 years. Any person that come out on social media and insult the person, they still choose to reference that very position of the audience way rather than obeying the law. This is where they are catching it wrong. That's why the other day, That's why the other day we had that some Enogi collect money from Fulani and say go and graze anywhere. Any person that caught that Enogi now and humiliate him over what that Enogi have done. A lot of animals who don't have their brain at the center of their head, we feel you are disrespecting. But why will Odion Way do such a thing? If he doesn't want insult, why must he do such a thing? That's why people today, nobody bloody care about our brothers, our youngest, that use it themselves in Senegal. Nobody cares about our brothers in Bamako. Nobody cares about our sisters up to today in Libya. We don't bloody care. But how many struggle have you ever one day seen a brother? Okay, let's assume this is just a matter of a thing. Nobody choose to understand about the side effect of this thing. But most of them today, that's even shouting, they are feeling the pains. But how many people roll with me and say, community, this thing you are saying, let every Edo person not indulge in this thing. Look at what my man is telling me. Are you not trying to tell me the artifact is precious than the life of the Edo people? That's what you people are trying to say. Then if you are such a person who prefer artifact than human's life, then you are a bastard. The truth need to be said. You doesn't worth living. And we have a really woman in Jesus. These are areas where there is too much misconception. Nobody want to understand anything. Only no one line really we no lao no lao ne. No once they carry and they don't observe anything. How many of you today is bothered that Boris Johnson have started saying that they want to go for third dose? Third dose. But I'll be preaching against it. But how many of you sit back and say, okay, this guy keep on talking about this thing. They know everywhere. If not for God, why we do God has spoken to me. You to go and advise these people. A lot of them are knucklehead. Insulting the governor for what? Okay, now, who will watch this video now that will not have a rethink in his mind? Like really, my 40 years now, is this one really our problem? They are not bringing a refinery. They are not bringing resources. They are bringing about something that is made by human being, especially for a frequent purpose, a subsequent use. Way. I can charge you to make an image right next to one guy because it is my belief. It is what our father believed in. That's the deity. Anytime they call on that thing, or they send here, no family today that doesn't have Uhure. We got also in my family Uduhueme. My great-grandfather was called upon to come and do something in the palace. Do you know what happened? I will tell you one day. A thing waro, a thing raw. But those things were left behind. It was called upon. Please, we are having a problem. Uduhueme, we know that yes, you can do this thing. Please come around. The man came. He brought what he has to make sure the place was protected. But at the end of the day, what happened? Something mysterious happened along the line. But he now showed that yes, when the message, when message were later sent to him, he told the servant, Wagihuna, Edo ana wuna gbuko wagbogme so. Wagihuna akpohungbo, una wugihuna na akpohungbo ayoge akpohungbo. The person delivered the message. Or not time we do whoever go tell them say me I know they shake. Maybe on a very good day, my brother will be in position to say that. So why any was one? You people are crazy. You are using sentiment for a lot of things. I sentiment in Ogbeluwa or Ogbeluwa nebo. If no mama or not, you don't just use sentiment. Look at it because okay now Donald Trump is the president. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Nancy Pelosi will raise up bees against him. Nancy Pelosi, but it's only in a door that someone can be above the law. A state that has no law, that state will not go forward. There are a lot of things Obaseki do to the Oyegan, but you have insulted him. I'm not a friend to anybody, but insulted the number one citizen of the state. To you, you are an animal. You are not even saying it constructively. Look at this way activists go on one more again. Yes, again as big as you are. All your mates are now inventing. Having motor again, draw. You can invest something and sell out the idea to people. Some of our activists right now, information came to my desk today that most of them are Gualian here. Okay, now any person that speaks the truth will be at risk. You now see a lot of people right now, so because right now, they have been warned for them to start talking anyhow. For them to start talking any small thing, as one call him, I wanna. Does that make anything? You guys are fooling yourself the more. People are watching, they are watching. Do you think all your video is not being stored? There are a lot of things you feel you are doing. They store it against you. Instead of you to project your image well. You are do. Go and read the history of Edo. Whether shame go let you talk say you be Edo. Idian yes he get Yoko. Not be his stepson I fight. Doko no yo. They can only yagmina. Not be stepson he raise fight against. Now burden and time. All Iraqi yagmina. Or Iraqi now. But if we try to project, I was the first person that said that what did Denokboho did is equivalent to what Jesus Christ did because it was for restoration. Mokavita. In 2018, I was the one that said it that the palace have whatever will make Edo to be great. Let the 18 local government bring out what they have, and because really they obeyed. For those of you that are sensible, you know very well. I reference that very Edo more than that. Bobo Wadwawe na my dear. Megu amon Boboni. I don't believe in sycophancy. Let's tell ourselves the truth. The book of James chapter 4, verse 17. He said those that know where to do good and do it did not. To them become a sin. That's it. But a lot of Efulefus today have no brain to digest this. Have no brain to digest this. Look at you can see right now. They are outside. Black man or man. Do we have such thing in our society? Do we have such in our society? Causing suffocation. You think that the biggest respect? By making the place where you are from, making somebody to become bomo. Why you yakin woo nena? Then also go and say to your children that so and so person is a woo. You don't even need to look at his face. That's suffocation for crying out loud. It's suffocation. No. Why we at least reduce the intensification. Third dose or then third dose. Third dose or then third dose. But when I was telling people, wise up, not before. I mean, you can't see car here. Look at everybody. ACT there, but you couldn't think. Why you think here? Then you guys are the third one. You must take it in Jesus' name. I pray may God give you the strength to take the third one. No coin you go. You see, even the wise people in Edo State, we have scholars still. Instead of we to start going forward, look at it. Everywhere banditry. Not be yesterday they see Emia. I don't want to mention the place that they killed it. It was kidnapped, sorry. It was kidnapped. A lot of mysterious things happening all over the world. Nobody bloody care about that. Nobody even know whether it's going to be allowed to even see the artifact. With what they are putting you. The whole rumor about it is death. The rumor about it is death. A rumor I call it rumor today because there are a lot of news everywhere. The rumor about it is not encouraging. Even to what you feel in your system. It's not even encouraging. Nobody knows when the world is going to end. Now the heat where they go down. Madrid yesterday was 45%. Today my city 38-40. If that one do for 1 week, how are we going to survive it? AC cannot even take it. AC inside the car is like you didn't own anything, you don't own a breeze. Climate change is affecting everybody. What Big Gay said, Oma can work. They not affect him, Jama and not receive it. They make money from it. Let them bring it now. We'll see how much we are going to make from it. People with data will start coming and start watching. You feel the governor that say, okay, now West Africa Museum, he doesn't know what he's doing. It is good head that join hands together. Let's do this thing like this. Let's see if it will work. You know, where you have not been able to put security in your state. A channel on you have not the way you. Or if you go maybe to just enter 5,000 or 10,000. How many people want to enter? How many people? How many population do we have? How many people can even afford to go to the place and watch it? Can you go and watch? Good day, viewers, and God bless you all. For all those animals, because I mean on your wa. I mean on your wa like Mona still go right to our comment. God punish all of una head. Idiotas. You walk very power, baby. Civilization man is saying waye. The life of 1897 why you live. Our forefather tried though, for even having the sense. Emi ni ave wo na be the wuye bo at all. This generation, what have you people done? Constituting nuisance. Only no we man one day or kept very dirty animal. This century when I big yaga. Do atalebu geta when your mate engineer inventing things. Just look at all of them. Mad people everywhere. Civilization you go. No civilization. All your mates are flying plane. B-52 military jet. A drone na yak be Kazani Suleimani na over. The drone where they take Kazani Suleimani. Na pesi do one. Or man move no way. Artifact or Yahweh. Wak beri baby. Civilization. Artifact is coming. If you not just brigand. Gosh. Thank God we have been able to differentiate ourselves. Moses said, he said, Egyptian you see today, you shall see them no more. In Asoro, we are not supposed to meet again in this life. Because they are just animals, they are suffocator. They can suffocate you until you die. Do have a nice day until I come across your way again. Ciao, bye.